Good day. So this you can see here is actually an imac 2009. That is the mid 2009. But as we can see right now, it's running what? Linux. Okay. So if your iMac is unsupported, we support it. We run Linux. So let us go onto the computer and see what is going on here. Okay, so peace, see you on the machine. So let me explain something to you. Here most people use Windows, some use Mac, all kind of stuff. Now we know what happened recently with Microsoft with their TPM, I should say nonsense, respectfully, and put a lot of people in hot water. Maybe people who can't afford to buy a brand new laptop, stuff like that. Okay, so that was basically like an issue to a lot of people. But then again, what people tends to forget is that there is always Linux willing and ready to handle your everyday needs. So, like, for example, this iMac I have here. This iMac is a 2009, which is not being supported by Apple anymore, right? In other words, the Mac already made its time. Okay, so as a result of that, they hang it out to dry. Okay, they hang it out to dry, this Mac. People spend a lot of money for the stuff, right? So you find that with all the money you spend for your stuff, if you don't resurrect it, if you don't, you can't use it anymore, then it's like your money is gone to waste. Okay, and that is tough. Fortunately, there are always ways to escape this torture. Install Linux. On Linux, you get your applications that you need to do your work. It's as simple as that. You have an old Mac home, use your Mac. Put Linux on it like we are doing, or like we did to this one. You see, the thing about it is that with this one, you could solve the net like anybody. Hello, yeah, you could surf the net, do what you need to do. You understand? You want to watch YouTube? Good luck with that. We go here and we go YouTube, and you go to YouTube. Okay, you click on your link and you sit down on YouTube. Well, based on the internet you have, it might take a little while to load, because that's the kind of service we are getting, right? But then at the end of the day, your stuff would load, and there you will have something to watch. It's as simple as that. Okay, now if you're watching the beginning, when I was scrolling and everything like that, you understand? Good. You're not watching that now. Then what you would notice is that I brought up certain application like Kden Live. I brought up applications like GIMP, you could use that. You go to Office, you have LibreOffice Writer, you have LibreOffice Math, you have LibreOffice Impress, Draw, Calculate, everything. What you want to do with your Mac, you can do it. Also, if you are so inclined to make videos, live stream, do stuff, then you got OBS. Okay, so OBS would load up, and then you will configure OBS to suit what you have to do. Okay, and you're good to go. No big sin. You have OBS. Right? Currently, I am using Simple Screen Recorder to do that. Okay, but then you can use OBS if you want. You can use Simple Screen Recorder. You have a whole lot you could use if you are so inclined, if you want to do those things. Now, as you can see, we have education, you have LibreOffice Math. The thing about it is that if you want to, education, accessories. Now, one thing I like, one of the things, I must not say one thing, one of the things I like about our system, you could do whatever you want, but you can learn on those system. You could become very, very, very technically inclined. Okay, you want to monitor your system, then you have HTOP. Right, HTOP is an application that tells you how your system runs, how much CPU and stuff is running, the resources and everything like that. Right, so you will know all these things if you get into it. If you want to see your system, how it configuration, whatever, you can take a look by saying, I think I installed it already, NEO, NEO FETCH, and that is NeoFetch, only that. But sometimes you just have to install it for yourself. So then you see the specs on your stuff. You have a OS Manjaro, which we already did so far in the system info, I think, right? But even if we didn't, because sometimes the head don't work too good all the time, then you can see definitely that we have an Intel core that are running at 2.0 gigahertz, stuff like that. You can also see we have a shell. The bash is 5.1.6. We ain't overclock or we ain't do anything of the sort. We have the theme Arwaita, Mint, White Dark Teal, that's the theme. Not that theme we use and stuff like that. And with terminal, we're using a GNOME kind of terminal, Yeah. But anyway, our system is Cinnamon, right? So you can use those tools to monitor your system. You have, you basically have system monitors, on your stuff that you could actually monitor how your system runs, keep you abreast of things, so you would not get yourself in too much trouble. You have text editors, you have everything here, and it's at the tip of your finger. All right. So, excuse me. So that, if you want to do screenshot, you have screenshot. You could do anything you want on your system. Okay. So this is Manjaro. Mind you, there is a lot of other systems out there, right? Linux systems, right? There is a lot, plenty, too much. When I say too much, you have one for everybody, maybe two for everybody. It have them there. You just go out there and choose which one you want. If you want to do distro hopping, do what you want to do. But I'm happy to see that, because I think that is about the first time I did this. That is why I gotta record it. Is the actually taking Apple stuff and turn it into Linux stuff and let it work properly for everybody stuff. Right. So that is it. So right now the resolution on this machine is not results, well, it's not the best in the world, you know. I mean, like, seriously, it's not the best, you know. I think we talk about this already. So then it's running just 1680 by 1050, you know. I mean, that's the resolution. If you want, you could bring it down. You could get a 16 by 900, which will get a 16 by 9. You could do that, but who want to do that? So the default resolution is 1680 by 1050. I mean, I wish it was like 1920 by 1080. That would have been okay, but then that is okay, you know. As it is, Linux does handle these things, and Linux handle it proper. You know, to me, when I was watching the Microsoft, the Apple software on it, right? And I watched the Apple software, and I watching this software. I mean, I wouldn't give up that for Apple, period. I like this software. If you want to change your background, all you have to do, you know, you just go change your background. You have everything here to change it. Changing things, anything you want, just change your desktop to suit you. You wake up in the morning, you want a different scenario on your desktop. There it is. You know, you put it according to your mood, how you feel today. You know, how you feel today. If you're feeling woody, you put it on. You know, you have all these things. But for me, I feeling like ice capey. So I'll leave it on that for now. But you could choose, depends on how you feel when you get up and you want to face your desktop. So people, let me tell you. So this, as I said again, is a iMac 2009 running Linux. Up to now, since I finished the installation, I haven't seen any problems. Serious, I haven't seen any problems. I haven't seen any worries. You know, no, I have not seen that at all. Okay, and it is stable and it works fine. Right? I am not saying that it would, based on the hardware, I am not saying that you'll play latest games and everything on it, but with the software and everything that I show you, and more of the software that is inside that I didn't even show, you could do your work on that. Whether it is school work, homework, business work, you could do it on that, you know, and you could do it comfortably without any hitches or glitches, witches or whatever. Okay, so that is it for now. Be at peace, be blessed. I will most definitely see you in another tech video, because believe it or not, I have a next one to do sometime soon. So who knows, maybe I might try a different operating system on it, and then I will show you. So take care.